And we are live. Hello, good morning, everybody. I'm Spike, and welcome to another self-taught Japanese in Rosetta Stone. Once again, apologies for not getting the video up yesterday. I spoke too soon and ran into database issues with this program yet again yesterday, and spent most of the day trying to sort it out and get it up and running again. So here we are again. Back on Rosetta Stone, we are going to start doing the writing module today. Let's see what this one's all about in unit 3. And before we begin, if anyone would like to follow, comment, share, subscribe, whatever it is you would like to do, just keep tabs on this channel. It's twitch.tv/xofficina and youtube.com/xofficina after the recent name change, brand change, whatever you want to call it. Just to make sure that everything is under the same banner and easier to find. With that out of the way, let's begin with our writing module. First things first, I'm going to make sure, and I'd recommend if you've got sheets as well, make sure you have your reference sheets if you've been writing them down like I have. We've got some tenses and such there. We've got the numbers along the top, as you can see. And then in my actual notebook, the alphabetized kanji and how they're pronounced. I always have these when I'm doing these videos, just so I've got something to aid my memory, just in case I've forgotten things. Sometimes it feels like a little bit of a cheat. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it's just to aid memory. Because again, Japanese is a lot to take in when you're teaching yourself. So without further ado, let's get into it. Ichi, ni, san, yon, go. Lovely stuff. Let's see what we have presented for us today.
病院、病、
Bio. Pronunciation.
病、う、
U,
う、い、
I,
い、ん、
N,
ん、病院、
Byoing.
病院、
Lovely stuff. That's a good start. Usually on these, it likes to not necessarily voice recognize properly, which could be to do with how it picks up pitch accent in Japanese, which is usually quite important. But it can't make up its mind whether it wants to be super strict or really quite casual. Sometimes I have to be really careful about the pronunciation, and other times I have to be quite English in my pronunciation of these syllabic sets here, which can be frustrating, as anyone who's been watching the videos or goes back and watches the previous videos will encounter and see, particularly when you can hear the audio and hear that I'm representing it correctly and it's still marking me down. Anyway, on to slide 2, let's go.
病、
Bio,
病、う、
U,
う、ん、
N.
ん、
You get a couple of repetitions in this, so you can assume that slide 1 and 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 sets in this. Let's go to slide 3.
ん、
N,
ん、病、
Bio,
病、う、
U.
う、
Maybe there's less than 5 sets. They're only spelling in the writing. Ah, so, U.
う、
Got a type as well. N,
ん、
and Bio.
病、
Forgot about this stage. There we go. Let's go to slide 5. I'm rinsing through this slide
赤
today.
ちゃん、あ、
A,
あ、か、
ka,
か、ちゃ、
cha,
ちゃ、ん、
n,
ん、赤ちゃん、
aka-chan.
赤ちゃん、
Nice. I've got some more kanji here to extrapolate from if anyone requires. Just pause the video, take a couple of minutes, write them down, and then let's carry on. Slide 6.
あ、
A,
あ、か、
Ka,
か、ちゃ、
cha.
ちゃ。
Not bad. I thought we'd have changed. We've only just started to change. It's 4 and 4 plus a 2 at the end. That makes this module section quite short, so this will be quite a short video today.
ちゃ、
Cha.
ちゃ、あ、
Ah.
あ、か、
Ka.
か、
Awesome. Slide 8. A. Ka. Chan. So ka.
か、
Cha.
ちゃ、
A.
あ、
A. Ka. Chan. A. Ka. Chan. And go to slide 9. What are we going to get here?
う、
U.
あ、
A.
ちゃ、
Cha.
びょ、
Byo.
か、
Ka.
ん、
Here again is another pictorial slide in these modules. These are the ones that are worth extrapolating the westernized English, the Maoshi character, the A, U, N, Ka, Cha, and Byo, to take down the kanji, where you can visibly see properly the actual kanji symbols themselves and practice writing them, which will help aid memory as to which syllabic sounds they are, Ka, Cha, Byo, and U, A. And again, it's what helped me to write my alphabet before double checking with a reputable external source, just to make sure that I was correct. Let's go to slide 10.
病院、
Byo-in
赤ちゃん、
a-ka-cha-n. And there you have it. That is the writing module complete. Definitely one of the shortest lessons that I've ever done in Rosetta Stone. Purely because I knew most of the material beforehand. That's stuff that has stuck, and I'm not being caught off guard when it comes to the kanji. Which just goes to show that even in a later unit, clearly the information and my particular learning methods that I'm sticking to is working for me to retain this information and then recall it to do these exercises, which is nice to know. It means the progress is still being made, and I'm not falling too far behind where I want to be, even though obviously I'm needing to apologize for missing the day or days that I have technical issues with this program in trying to keep it running on Windows 10. So that was the writing module. That's the video for this morning. It's a lot shorter than I was expecting. Again, if you're someone who is wanting to learn Japanese and you have no budget, no program, no means to get out there and learn or be taught Japanese, and you're wanting to learn it yourself, I'm showing you that just a casual grind, daily grind. I know it's not really a grind because if you enjoy wanting to do something, it's it just becomes a hobby you're exceptionally good at in my book. But yes, if you want to teach yourself a language, it is possible. You just have to find yourself the right program that works for you, that's as accurate as possible, that's designed to teach you the language that you're after, and then stick to a work ethic and a self-teaching method or ethic that works for you, that you know you're not going to drop in between the learning process. So like I've shown in my videos, on this I will aim to hit 100% on those modules on each slide every single time, and I will not move on until I have. There has only been one exception, and that was the last milestone for Unit 2, purely because of the two and a half phrases or slides that it chucked at me that had completely brand new material in that it had not taught me before, and I had to learn the positioning of those to get through that milestone, which was a little bit disappointing. It's clearly a QC error in the test phase of this program, because again, don't forget, it's well over 15 years old now. So again, the standards back then were still high, but things were being missed in QC before release and all the rest of it. It has got some known bugs. I've highlighted these in videos when I've encountered them, so that everyone's aware that they are bugs and issues with the program, not necessarily mistakes I've made. However, the mistakes that I have made, I've owned, and you have seen, and then I have moved on, as well as some personal gripes that I'm sure watching me get frustrated and a little bit annoyed by is where the entertainment value is. However, in learning Japanese, I very much recommend eTotal's Rosetta Stone in all of its guises. I'm not too sure what the modern program is like. I'm yet to test and try that out. But I may be getting a copy pretty soon to trial, so that'd be good. So yeah, the next video that I'll be doing will be this listening module. It says it's about 10 minutes long, so hopefully it will be, and I won't be having a super short video to upload. Again, apologies for yesterday's video not going up because the program had database issues that I've spent most of yesterday resolving to be able to do today's video. So again, sorry that it's a short module. I wasn't expecting it to be that short, but I suppose the faster I work through it, because I'm more confident, then the easier it is to show that this program works. My self-taught method for myself works in digesting, learning, and retaining this information, and as a result, that module I went through rather swiftly. If you would like to follow, comment, share, subscribe any of these videos or my channels, you know, the links are on the pages. If you need them, it's twitch.tv/xofficina and youtube.com/xofficina. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Everything here is free. I'm doing this just to showcase my own journey, documented of me learning Japanese, in the hope that what I do record anyone can come and use, because obviously you're seeing the resources I'm using, and again, it's in video form, so at any point you can just pause the video, see the material that I'm using, and learn it for yourself. Again, making notes is always a good idea. I have, as you can see here, numbers and tenses just to aid memory, as well as a form of alphabetized hiragana kanji alphabet with how each of these are pronounced. So I have them to aid my memory, which helps in these exercises, and also just having it around just to every so often, once in a while, read through it, say what it is, both in Japanese and in English. So for example, I'll read through the numbers: ichi, ni, san, yon, go, roku, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or ichi, 1, ni, 2, san, 3, yon, 4, go, 5, roku, 6, so on and so forth. Just to aid into my memory that that is what it is. Not all the time, not every day. Sometimes I'll just read it silently. Other times I'll read it out loud with the two examples I've shown you. Just to help stick the stuff, keep the stuff stuck in and fresh in my head. So the next video will be on the listening module. Hopefully that one will be a little bit longer than just 15 minutes. And that'll be coming out either later today or at some point over the weekends to make up for what was missed on Thursday. And that's all I can really say for this video. If you know anyone who wants to learn Japanese and either hasn't got the budget, can't get a teacher, or just wants to learn casually on their own, please, by all means, show them this video, show them the playlist that's on my channel, get them to like, follow, share, and subscribe, and keep updated with each video that does drop. If not, you can always contact me on my Discord server. The links for that are on both pages. for any constructive feedback, constructive criticism, advice, tips, tricks, you name it, can all be conversed into there and DMs to me direct. That'd be fantastic. If not, get in the comments below and comment on any individual video that you may wish to do so on. And let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what everyone is saying about these videos and this playlist or my channel. And finally, last but not least, I do have a GoFundMe to raise some funds to go to solicitors and family court to further seeing my daughter. If you would like to support me on being able to utilize solicitors, then the GoFundMe link is now being added below. That's all from me. As always, take care, stay safe, keep sane, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.